you have to break a vector or resolve a vector into its rectangular components, for that we understand a right angle triangle. Over here, if we say this is L, this is theta, and this we have to find out. Suppose we take that this as base and this we call it as perpendicular. So over here we see that is cos theta is equal to base by hypotenuse. So this implies the value of base, this value is going to be equal to L cos theta. Similarly, perpendicular by hypotenuse, that is sin theta. So it is P by L. So this implies the value of perpendicular is going to be equal to L sin theta. Suppose instead of this length, we have a force which is being applied in this direction. Let's say this is a force which is being applied in this direction, and we are interested in finding its rectangular components. So this is something like, if we take this as x-axis, this as y-axis, this force, we draw it over here, this is F and this angle is theta. When we say we have to find the rectangular components, it means we draw a rectangle from here to here. This is the component of force along x-axis, we call it as Fx, and this length is equal to this length, this side of rectangle is equal to this side of the rectangle, and this is Fy. What is the magnitude of this along the x-axis? We know this is theta, so this was L cos theta, so this comes out to be, Fx comes out to be, this is F now instead of L, now it is F cos theta, and the y component, that is force along y-axis, is going to be equal to F sin theta, that is a sine component, this is sine component, so this becomes equal to sine component. So what are the components of this force or this vector which is aligned like this, making an angle of theta degrees with the x-axis in the positive direction, in the upward direction? So it has two components, one is along the x-axis, the other is along the y-axis, and x-axis component is going to be F cos theta, and along the y-axis it is going to be F sin theta. So what we can do is, we can either remove this F and represent it by two forces, one is F cos theta, the other is F sin theta, or if we remove these two forces, this and this, then we have to show only one force, F this way, making angle theta with the positive x-axis in the upward direction. So this and this, they are components of F which is being applied at angle theta with the positive x-axis in the upward direction. Instead of this force, instead of this vector F, we could have any vector. We could have a displacement vector, we could have a momentum vector, any vector we could have, and we can break accordingly the components along the x-axis and along the y-axis. So this is how we break a vector into its rectangular components.